So, go to the Knight's Tower. Not even a grass?
Hmm?
Oh, that's one that she could use. Let's use it. Shiny grass.
This aroma. Wait, that's... Is that a monolith?
Monolith! She said southern area, didn't she? Ah, southeastern, so we gotta go east. Oh, that's alright. We got some flowers. Or grass. Sparkly grass. Oh, there's
There
some more.
must be herbs around here. Saray, look around you.
There's nothing there. Ugh.
There might be something nearby.
The Knight's Tower.
This should be a better place to talk.
Did everything go okay? Can we get in the church?
I secured the permissions, but after that last incident, I'm afraid we're likely under high scrutiny.
So what else is new? They weren't big fans of us in the first place.
Yeah, good point. We've got nothing to hide. Let's do it.
Look at that. Ever since Rose joined up with us, I feel like Saray has become so much more proactive.
Too bad it means that much more trouble for us.
Thank you.
It was my decision to begin with. And besides, I've really wanted to see the shrine inside the church.
There's something about you that reminds me of the Pope. He too would never hesitate to spare expenses for the sake of his people.
Oh boy, another masochist.
I see.
I've
Another
prepared lodgings
masochist.
for you. I pray that the Seraphim will also be able to rest well tonight.
But Captain, it's been 3 days since last we heard from Boris after his infiltration. I believe we should hurry.
Who's Boris?
The rain may be affecting our food supplies, but I shall prepare our famous Drago stew for you.
Aren't you the least bit concerned? He's your only brother.
I do not wish to burden you with my troubles any more than I already have. Please rest for now.
It's a kind offer. Let's take it.
We will. Thank you.
Now we gotta go back to the inn.
Sergei sure seems like a good guy.
He is. Though I fear he may be a bit too genuine and sincere to command the knights.
I agree. I hope he has what it takes.
We've got plenty of worries of our own. Let's not get hung up on other people's issues. It seems there's a treasure chest near us.
But I can't open that one. Well, that's lame. They didn't even put sparkly glass on the other side of it. Okay, we'll go to the inn.
Phew! Now that was a meal.
What?
Hey, learn some manners.
What?
You sure can eat.
So can these two.
It was surprisingly good. I couldn't help myself.
Drago stew, 85 points.
My policy is eat while you can. It's been ingrained in me since I was a kid. That's the law of a soldier.
A soldier, huh?
Soldier? Aren't you and your buddies in an assassin's guild?
Well, you know, it wasn't always like this. We used to be just a band of mercenaries. Not to brag, but they called us the best on the continent.
Is that right?
That's it for me. We've got a job to do tomorrow.
Is Rose's band of mercenaries the one you mentioned before?
The Wind Riders, I believe.
I think I've heard of them. The tale said just 100 of them could scatter a force of 20,000 men and capture 3 castles in one night.
Yeah, they were a legendary band of mercenaries. It's no wonder Rollins itself was their primary employer.
They sound crazy strong.
Strong and loyal. To the point that even the Emperor of Rollins trusted them like his right-hand man. Isn't that right?
It's true. Was true. But then, the Imperial family of Rollins ended up stabbing them in the back, along with the very one I'm seeking vengeance against.
The Imperial family joined forces with Hellions?
Is it that surprising?
I guess not. People and Hellions aren't separate entities after all.
Very true. You can even consider them 2 sides of the same coin.
In fact, if the Cardinal's power is somehow linked to a Hellion, things start to make sense.
It looks like Rose snuck out through the back. Can't take my eyes off her for a second.
Hey, Dazzle!
I wonder if someone ordered an assassination.
Who? And was she asked to do it by herself?
Either way, this is bad.
Oh, Rose.
What's wrong? Why are you all here?
That's what we want to know. Where were you going?
Oh, just taking a walk. Thought maybe I ate too much.
You don't have to follow every whim that pops into your head, damn it.
We thought you might have ditched us to go assassinate someone.
Not yet, silly. That comes later. It's from someone who lost their son in the war that just broke out. Kill the one who started the battle. The invasion was proposed to the Emperor about a year ago, in documents bearing the name of Pope Messedra.
Huh? You're gonna kill the Pope?
Hold on. How do you know someone didn't just use his name? I thought he went missing after all.
Maybe. But then again, maybe not. It's awfully close to the time he went missing. We'll have to investigate further.
And what if we find out that he's bad?
If it's evil, the scattered bones slay it.
Even if it's the Pope?
The Pope, the Emperor, even the Shepherd. Oh, was that inappropriate?
I'm not a fan of that last part, it's true.
It isn't like we walk around all stabby-stabby. We make sure what kind of person our target is first.
I think I understand you better, Rose.
Do you now? Well, that's good.
I'm starting to understand too. Why she bears no malevolence, that is.
Because she's as nuts as he is?
Rose would certainly never tell a lie, that's for sure.
She was always that way. It's in her blood.
Was the Pope the type of person who would just up and start a war?
That's certainly not the impression of him we got from Sergei.
He's the de facto leader of a powerful country. He's probably got more layers than you'd think.
Hey there. To the church. Do 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 do. I'm mad that it's got the symbol for a dungeon. Is there a save point? We're going into a dungeon. Where's my save point?
Well, that was easier than we thought.
This looks like an auditorium of sorts for the believers.
Sure looks like a small crowd.
Can you tell me the names of the Seraphim who hold the utmost power, known as the Five Lords?
Musif! Oh, and Eumacia!
Hyanawa and Almanac!
Correct. Now, can you tell me the name of the last one? The Seraph who's worshipped here at the Shrine Church?
Motelis!
Motelis!
That's right! Motelis is the Seraph who has given the entire Glenwood continent his blessing.
The Seraph worshipped at the Shrine Church is Motelis?
The Five Lords, huh? Big movers and shakers.
I bet Motelis would know something about how to stand against the Lord of Calamity. He's got to.
Is he really all that?
Well, he's the leader of the Five Lords after all.
You must be Soray. Welcome to the Roland's Church headquarters. I heard you were to visit. Please, come on in.
It's more magnificent than I'd even imagined.
The architecture definitely dates it to the height of the era of Asgard.
Glad to see you're impressed, but don't let your guard down.
I can't talk to the kids? Well done.
This inscription concerns the trial of the shepherd, and the spiritual powers he obtains upon clearing it.
Could the spiritual powers...
Be real?
Bzz, 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 bzz.
Be real, real bees. Oh, bees everywhere.
Just
possibly.
It's like the lettering's meant to tell us something.
But it's all gibberish. It must be some kind of code.
Well, it does involve sensitive info. Maybe there's a hint to crack the code somewhere.
Hey, what does the big rock thing say?
I'm afraid I'm not really sure. The inscription is written in some sort of cipher, and the key to interpreting it is handed down only from pope to pope.
So, I guess we'll have to get the Pope to read it then, huh?
Of course, he's missing.
Sarit!
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
It's a Hellions domain. Just like when we fought Heldalf.
Am I not allowed to save?
They're alive, but...
It's like they've been turned to stone.
Going home already, Shepherd?
Huh?
I am Cardinal Fortin of the Church of Roland's.
This domain, is it yours?
Ah, so you can still move. Why don't you lend me your powers? For the sake of the people, of course.
They asked me the same thing in Highland.
I hardly think myself the equal of a Philistine like Bartlow.
Sounds like something a Philistine would say.
Charming, but sticks and stones and so on, young lady.
Ooh, she's good.
I have but one wish. to see my empire overcome this tumultuous era of chaos. A task only possible if the people are united. But Roland's is far too expansive to unify the people through mere patriotism alone. Shepherd, do you know exactly what it is that the state has used for eons to keep an entire country in line?
Is it faith?
Yes, faith. It is the belief in their own salvation that inspires in people the greatest sense of unity when they band together against outsiders who share different values. Meaning that my church itself should serve as the cornerstone for all of Roland's.
Maybe in your mind.
It is but the vision of one who would guide the people. With the name and power of the Shepherd, more people than ever can be brought to salvation.
Then you should cooperate with the Knights. Wouldn't that really be what's best for everyone?
I would welcome their efforts if they would simply bend to my will and do as I command. Even if they are a pack of loutish meatheads who can't figure out that their Pope abandoned them.
Wait a minute, the Pope just ran away? You didn't have him locked up?
I am not a street thug, child. The Pope, Macedra, I should say, left of his own accord. Abandoning his duty to both the Empire and his followers. What, pray tell, would you call such a man?
Pretty irresponsible, if what you're saying is true.
Irresponsible is one word, and still there are so many fools out there who trust in such a coward. The Knights, for example. In order to bring the people together, we must find Macedra and give him his due punishment.
Punishment?
Yes, the same punishment that befell those uncivil enough to mistrust me.
Then we have a problem. We need the Pope to tell us the meaning of the inscription.
Why? Cooperate with me and it won't be necessary.
I need to know. No matter what.
Ah, I see. That's very unfortunate. So then you mean to say...
What the?
My body!
that you reject my vision!
Saray! Let's go!
We're leaving.
What? They broke through my domain and connected with the Seraphim, if only just for a moment. Oh, will I relish this!
Well.
We disappeared? What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet!
We'll talk later. We've got to flee to the Knight's Tower.
Oh, man, it's so slow.
disarray.
Stop it,
Look carefully
man.
at the ground.
Got a dash. You go on ahead.
Okay.
The Pope fled of his own volition?
I'm sorry I couldn't get more details. We were sort of running for our lives.
No, that is more than enough. I'm just relieved that you weren't captured.
Thanks for saving us back there.
It's the least I could do.
Seraph Mikleo, my humble admiration for your bravery.
It's nothing, really.
It is nothing. All you did was blind her temporarily.
We have to do something about her domain.
Those powers might help. Let's get the Pope to decipher that inscription.
That'll be tough if we don't know where he is. The Knights have been hunting him for a year now with no success.
Yeah, but they were assuming the whole time that the Cardinal was behind the disappearance. Guess what? I think I know where Popadope might be.
You do?
The village of Gododdin, on the southern part of the continent. We won't know for sure until we check it out, of course.
How did you get that information?
Well, let's just call it an industry secret. You know how it is.
Of course. I should have expected no less from the wife of the shepherd. Let us send a
still
search team to
believes it.
Gododdin.
Hold on a minute. The Cardinal already expects that our side will be searching for the Pope.
A highly visible squadron of knights would essentially be a bright pink arrow pointed straight at him.
Why's it gotta be pink?
However,
We can operate covertly in small numbers. Let us handle Gododdin.
But that's far too much to ask.
Chill, Captain, we got this. What is it they say? Pope springs eternal?
Abandon Pope! All ye who, don't go to Gododdin.
Okay, settle down.
My
puns.
thanks, gentle shepherd.
Actually, as for what you can do in return, do you suppose we could get a pass to Rollins? I might be mistaken for an ally of the Highland Army otherwise.
I have seen for myself the quality of your character. I shall prepare it immediately.
Thank you. That's a load off my mind.
There is something I would like to impart to you as well. Would you please step outside for a moment?
Is he gonna teach us a skill? One that was passed down from generations? There isn't a chest in here that I was missing, right?
Do you remember the art I used when we fought against one another?
All right.
That is the Lion's Howl, an art passed down through our band of knights. I and my younger brother Boris are the only ones alive who know it. But now I pass it to you as well. Wilt thou accept?
Yes.
Lion's Howl! Well, you're a fast learner. I must apologize if this feeble art is all an oaf like me may offer you.
Don't say that. It's incredible. Thank you so much, Captain Sergei.
You and I stand as equals. You may call me Sergei.
Then you may call me Saray.
Saray, I am loath to believe the Pope just abandoned his post on us. But I also sense that there may be another side to this unfortunate story.
I understand. We'll find the Pope and come back with the truth.
I think it's gotta have to do with that Seraph, though. The Seraph. The Lord Seraph, or whatever it was. Why else? Like, where is the Seraph? I think it has to do something with that. We'll find out.
Was it the scattered bones who found the information on the Pope?
Maybe. Seeing where the church's money was going gave us a little hint.
That's what I thought. You guys sure don't operate in the same way that the Knights do.
Of course not. An Assassin's Guild can't function without proper intel.
Assassins. Right.
Here is your pass, Saray.
Thank you. Our travel should be much easier now.
I wish it were so. But we've received word that Byroclef Ridge, which leads to Gododdin, has been blocked by rock slides.
We could have been on the ridge right now.
If only we'd been a little bolder.
Rose!
I'm the only one laughing, ain't I? Wonderful.
You'll have to go through Cambria Caverns, south of the Meadow of Triumph.
An underground passage, huh? No problem.
That's your thing, isn't it?
You bet it is.
That underground caverns. You mean the one that we were going to try and go through? The one that might have the lake in it and all that other good stuff? Well, let's head back. Wait. Oh, whatever. A star?
A Hellion! Is it one of the Cardinal's guards?
Saray, we have to trick the guard into thinking we're not here somehow.
I'm speed trotting. Speed trotting.
We made it!
Think we lost the Cardinal with that?
I sure hope so.
We're gonna save here. I don't need anything bad to happen and I have to restart all the way around the beginning. I gotta go to the Meadow Triumph. I wonder what all of this space is for. Guess we'll find out later. Oh look! How do you do?
You're there, aren't you?
Tine. We need Mirage though. No one has any. What is chain? Pleasure. Oh. Sparkly grass.
There may be some herbs out here. Be on the lookout for them.
Weapons ready! Ready?
That bird just teleported.
How's this? This isn't over!
Saray, how long have you known Dezel?
Huh?
It's got 2 pleasure. Okay. Figures. Oh yeah, and that would lower a lot of stuff. There's a chest there.
Wait, that's...
Meadows of Triumph.
It's around here, right? The caverns or whatever, I mean.
Cambria Caverns. He said they were south of the Meadow of Triumph.
Ready, everyone?
Ready? No escape! Lion Tower! Bring me, demon! Be gone! No escape! How's this? Alright! Tiger Blade! It's over! Sweet dreams!
What are you doing?
Don't let up!
Yeah! Freezing strike! It's time! Howling Blade! Full damage!
I'll do it too then.
Looks like we win!
I got some items. Water attack power. Nope. Oh. Because of that, I'll lose the 20%. Oh, this is gonna be a long road. Wait. How come I have no VG?
Shall we begin?
Vermilion Ring!
Yeah! Sword Flare! Freezing strike! No escape! It's over! Lion Tower! How's this? Alright! Freeze Lancer! Burn! No escape!
Radiant Peak!
Sword Flare! Strike! How's this? Strike! The ruins!
Do 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 do. Oh yeah.
Do you really think we can get through this way?
Don't worry.
You sound pretty confident. Is it just a hunch?
No. I can feel the wind.
Well, we got other things we want to do in here, so we're gonna go this. Oh my goodness! Don't scare me like that!
cannot avoid this battle.
Ready?
Armored centipedes take a low stance when they go for an attack.
Meaning we should attack when it takes that low position.
It's over. Strike! It's over. Right! No escape! Sweet dreams! First force! Multiple current! Tiger blade! Strike! Not you are my enemy! Yeah! Blade bang! Strike! Everyone okay?
But she doesn't have water attack.
Guard!
Water! Yeah! Ready? No escape! Yeah! Be gone! Strike! It's over! Not yet! Surging current! Be gone! Strike! It's over! Well done! Not yet! Multiple currents!
I was clearly the star of that battle.
Yes, clearly.
This aroma.
Now let's take a look at all those herbs really quickly. Increase maximum HP. Who could use some HP increase? Boost art attack power. Because I don't like seeing that. Arts defense. Focus by 2. Okay. Probably just walk past these things.
Ready? Let's get him! Hang on, everyone! Let's get him! You were quite strong. We can't hold back! We want to win! Freezing strike! It's over! Hold on, everyone! Strike! Be gone! No escape! Well done! Smite them alive! Let's keep it up! Strike! It's over!
Do not
Well.
underestimate me.
I guess we don't go it that way, huh? That's lame. This is a lot of work. Not. The fuck was that? Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is that?
Multiple currents!
What a wishy-washy, wimpish whistle.
Quit it with the wordplay and just fight already.
It can call for help, so we should defeat it first.
Ready? Lion's Howl! Current! Yeah! Freezing strike! Let's keep it up! It's over! Burn! No escape! It's over! Multiple current! Tiger Blade!
Ready? Prepare yourself! Chain luminescence! This is it! Pressure ice! Vermilion ring!
Lion's Howl!
Freeze blade!
I won't lose! Multiple this time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Everyone okay?
Oh, what? What now? Are you serious? Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, look, a chest.
Saray, look around you.
Oh, because it goes to a dead end. I gotta see what's over here.
There might be something nearby. It seems there's a treasure chest near us.
You see, now didn't I tell ya? I just put that on there. And the thing that I see is that's a lot better because of holy cow. Fucking wraith. They're actually scary. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just... Oh, okay.
Okay, here goes!
Hurry! Get on! Strike! Hang on, everyone! Yeah! Water! Burn! No escape! Aqua Blade!
Freeze Blaster! Double demon phase of friction!
Ready? No escape! It's over! Alright! Howling Daily! Aqua Blade! Sweet dreams!
Huh?
I'm fine.
Wait, that's...
I shall protect everyone.
Sword Flare! It's over! Hang on, everyone! Dragon Bang!
Celebrate just yet.
Right on!
Hang on, everyone! How's this? Sweet dreams! Surging courage! Let's give it up!
Need backup! I can get changed without making a sound.
That was a difficult battle. Let's restore our vitality.
Who's low? Oh, Nucleo is. Well, I can either jump or I can flashes. Oh, wonderful. Oh, what? Ah. This place is annoying. Tell you what. Let me guess, that one's gonna fall too. Okay. How about this one? Really? Well. Whatever you say then, mate.
Saray, look around you.
Oh my god.
There might be something nearby. It seems there's a treasure chest near us.
No, but it'll decrease my magic attack by a lot. 10%. But I don't think it's worth. Okay, I need to fall again. Jump. So there was a small cavern down there. I can't go through there. Go away. I'm busy.
Wait, that's...
Oh, that hole is so small. Can I get over there from jumping on? It doesn't look like it. I'll have to go all the way back up. So let me guess. This one's the one. This one's gonna one that falls. God dang it! Of course, it's the one that falls. There's two options. Either they made the quicker one fall, or they did some reverse psychology shit. Made you think that the one that was shorter was gonna fall, and made the longer one fall. Hehehe, wouldn't that have sucked? They really did that. But now you know which ones fall and which ones don't. Oh my goodness!
Cannot avoid this battle.
Yeah! Hang on, everyone!
Splendid!
Yeah!
This is it!
Earth Dragon Bang! Ready? No escape! Not yet! Get on! How's this? Right!
You know, you're pretty mature, Rose.
We can't afford to hold back. Let's do this!
Holy moly.
It's over! Whoa! Ready? No escape! How's this?
Pressure, ice!
Yeah! Burn! Freeze! I need a hand! Lord of Water!
Traumatized!
Break down! As your assault! Blue Flurry! Break down!
Release my
Say
spirit!
zero! Here's an explode! Sweet dreams!
Get lost!
Move on! It won't end here! It won't end here!
Blades of ice!
Oh, I'm out of.
Indeed.
No. I'm busy, Mr. Bat.
Saray, look around you.
Butter cookie. Ah! Ah! Another one.
What's
no.
that?
Oh, what? Must we really? Oh, there it is. Monolith! Freaking race.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
We cannot avoid this battle.
Yeah! Ready? No escape! Hurry!
Strike them around! Lightning storm!
Strike! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Not yet!
Right on!
Lion Tower! Ready? No escape! How's that? Let's get him! Ha! Let's get him! No escape! How's this? Yeah! Get on! Strike! It's over! Sweet dreams!
Well, that's a wrap.
Got the wrong kind of attack there.
Let's restore our health.
So we don't fall down anywhere again. They really put a dead end there. Well, be darned. Gorgeous. I hate the wraiths. Oh my god, what is that? Scared the bejeevers out of me. Sparkly grass.
Remember, this place was in the Celestial Record.
Sparkly grass. Where do I have to look? Oh, wait.
Wow. Indeed. It's mesmerizing how the lake's surface sparkles.
Sparkle, sparkle! Bioluminescence, do you think?
Dezel?
Don't ask me. I can't see it.
So even you have some gaps in your animal knowledge.
I've heard of organisms too small to be seen, that give off light in the dark. Maybe this is their habitat.
Whoa, thousands and thousands of tiny creatures.
But each one lives only a few days before winking out.
Only a few days? But they shine so bright.
Bioluminescence. Oh, that was inappropriate. I'm sorry.
Don't be. Better than ending on a sour note.
Oh, a left field success from Lila.
My first one, it feels like. I suppose it took going deep underground for Edna to finally... cave.
And I take it back.
The rare, sparkling Lila. Note its brief lifespan.
Even you, Dezel? Aww.
Wonder how many of those I've missed. I really do. What is that thing? Go away. Go away, I say. Oh, I can't even open that one.
There might be something nearby.
Hey, isn't that the Earth in Historia?
Da-da-da, da-da-da. Why?
Mikleo, what do you think it means?
The king was handing a sword over. Pretty clear that it was some formal military ceremony. And I imagine the person receiving the sword was a general.
The uniform would suggest a general of the Roland's Empire. It's hard to say exactly when this took place, though.
Whoever he was, he sure looked like a hero.
But what does it mean? It's not like that's a particularly uncommon type of scene, historically speaking.
If we could see more, we might get a better idea as to why this scene showed up.
Do you think there are any more?
I don't know, but let's try to find them. I mean, hidden glimpses of history? How cool is that?
Quite surprising. A shepherd in an age like this.
I think you've surprised us.
My name is Saray, and you are?
I am Syndra, Shepherd Saray.
Are you the Seraph of Lastenbell?
I once was, yes.
Can we ask you to give your blessing again? There's no seraph enshrined at the sanctuary in Lastenbell, and strange things are happening.
That's of no relation to blessings.
How can you be sure?
Because I have used the bells in the belfry as my vessel. I see. So the sanctuary in Lastenbell is nothing more than a figurehead.
In any case, it is no longer my concern. I no longer have the capacity to understand humans. Please, leave me be. May we ask you what happened? I'm sorry.
We can't force her to talk.
But something's up. We should do some research.
You're right. Let's go ask people in Lastenbell. They may know something.
Now, I want to kind of see if I can beat that big monster. We just did that one, so we'll do it again. I'm probably gonna die, but let's give it a try.
I shall protect everyone!
Blaze of light!
It's a 9-headed serpent. This'll be tough.
So it has 9 heads? Where?
Take a gander at the
Oh my god!
Its legs are like snakes!
Lord of Water! Burst! Burst!
What the fuck is that?
Lord of Wind! Breakdown!
Go!
Dragon Blast!
You feel it? Dazzle.
Holy cow! Well, I guess we ain't doing that now, are we? Can we jump from over there? Be nice if we could. Yeah. Wraith! Run away. No! I'm done with this cavern. Did I? No, okay. I see sparkly grass.
There must be herbs around here.
I think we're close to the exit. Probably.
Did you feel it too?
The wind? I think I kind of did.
Hell yeah, we're home free! Praise the sun! It looks like I spoke too soon. A hellion!
A griffin?
Ready?
What is it doing in a place like this?
Is it bird or beast?
Yeah, the last thing we need is a bunch of
What?
Rose, a nice young lady really shouldn't... come on! I didn't mean it like that!
Choose your birds more carefully.
Burst! Break down! Break on through! Burst!
Release my spirit!
Spirit cleansing! Elixir protect! Blue flurry! Break down! Break on through! Spirit cleansing! Elixir protect! Break down! Azure assault! Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Ocean flex! Azure assault!
Lightning strike!
Rose, get back! Yeah!
Fortify!
Offer your protection!
Vermilion crescent! Now it's
Earthborn!
Purgatory flame!
Purify the earth! Very subtle! Living giant! Echo shot! Take this! Be gone!
Vermilion crescent!
Be gone! Come to my side! Rock satellite!
Release my spirit!
Eat this! Echo shot! Rock winner! Be gone!
Burning echo!
Purify the earth! Very subtle! Iron Body! Rock winner!
No escape!
Be gone! Echo shot! Ready? Go!
Breakthrough! No escape!
Rampaging giant! Echo shot! Take this! Rising sands! Rising sands!
Lightning thunderbolt!
Come to my side! Rock satellite! Rampaging giant! Echo shot! Rock winner! Be gone! Right out! Rose, get back! Fight the wind! Crystal's iron current! Rock winner!
You're pretty much screwed.
I need a hand!
Unleash your hidden power!
Rampaging giant! Right out! Take this! Rising sands!
Unleash your hidden power!
Whoa! Rising sand! Right out! Take this! Be gone! Rising sands! Purify the earth! What a formidable opponent!
You are not ready to command the wind yet.
I hate the wind. Huh?
Edna!
You alright?
I just slipped is all.
Boy, we can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can we?
Lady Meebo is talking.
Oh, for Pete's sakes!
Let's get them before they fly away.
That goose flew the chicken coop.
That doesn't quite make sense.
Wonderful.
Sweet dreams.
Right on! Well, that's a wrap.
It seems there's a treasure chest near us. Wait, that's...
I hate Trents too.
Saray, look around you.
Alright, we're gonna go straight to town. Fuck are those things? God dang it. Trent, go away. Thank you. No, I just wanna get to town so I can do some stuff. Monolith!
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Here we are.
Outsiders!
me in school not to use that word.
Oh, oops. Hello.
Hello there.
Is this new-looking building your school?
That's right. The village chief built it. For the future of the village.
A school?
It's a bit plain compared to the rest of the town, don't you think?
Are you kidding? We didn't have anything like this in my village.
We always did want one, though.
I'm Slenge, the chief of this village. What brings you two all the way out to our tiny corner of the continent?
Oh, well, we're looking for...
We're here for work, researching what people eat out on the frontier. Stuff like that.
Your efforts are very much appreciated. Thankfully, our village has been spared the ravages of famine.
In fact, it's even more bountiful than in years past.
And we have the chief to thank for it. If there's anything we can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
You say that like you own the place.
Seems like a nice village.
Sort of reminds me of Alicia.
Saray.
I know. We'll split up and try and find some clues about the Pope.
Warning, high encoding. What? A chest! Right out in the open! Oh, but I have too many of those. Alright. Before I talk to anybody, let's go over here. Or do I not have anybody on me now? I technically don't have anybody with me. Well, that's wonderful. A little expensive. If I can get that... What is it? Diphons. So let's take a look here. Nope, not enough. What was it? Did I have the thorny vest here? Yep. Alright.
Dezel, have you found any clues about the Pope yet?
No.
Well, if you do come across anything, let me know.
One thing bothers me. The Chief. There was something out of place in his personal effects.
His glasses! Lenses are a precious rarity. They're usually only available to those of nobility or holy orders.
And Slenge only showed up here recently. There's dots there if you want to connect them.
You mean to say the Chief is...
I'm just saying the possibility is there. Don't quote me on it.
I'll look further into it. Thank you.
Don't.
Huh?
All I'm saying is there's no need to thank me.
All right. What's wrong, Edna?
Nothing. Just thinking about how Meebo insulted me earlier.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, it looks like there's some kind of ruin in the back of the village. And it's a pretty darn old one to boot.
How old do you think?
It's probably from before the Dark Period. It might be even older than I am.
You don't mean from the Temperance of Averost? If that's true, then this is an incredible find! Wait. Hey, Edna? How old are...
What?
Never mind.
Oh, that's right.
What's wrong? You look troubled.
It's strange. This village seems rather prosperous.
And that's a problem?
The issue is why.
Their source of income.
Right. The land in this area is infertile and hardly fit for farming or hunting.
It's far from any major thoroughfare, and they have no local products to export.
Isn't that weird? You'd think a place like this would be the first to fall victim to famine.
There must be some explanation for all this.
Not right now. I don't have anybody with me.
Gododdin sure seems like a happy village.
Indeed, everyone here is so positive and active.
They're all like family here.
But I still can't feel the blessing of the Seraphim.
True. The Guardian Seraph is missing. It seems that this place used to be rather barren. But it looks like the current chief was able to overcome these issues.
I can tell the people here respect him a whole lot.
I imagine they do. This would normally be such a desolate environment.
Yeah, not just anyone could pull that one off.
Rose? Is something the matter?
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I'll tell you more once I've had time to investigate.
There's a ruin!
Wait!
You think they came here to apprehend the chief?
They better not. Without our chief, Gododdin is doomed.
There's no cause for worry yet. As long as they stay out of the Pure Land, we'll be all right.
Malevolence!
Let's go.
There was malevolence coming from the chief. Why?
I bet we'll find the answer inside that ruin.
Yeah.
Alright, we have everything back now. Now I can go back here and actually look at all of the items. Fuse. We'll enter the small inn. It's huge!
Tell me more about equipment fusion.
Okay, since fusion rules apply only to skills in the same exact slot, there are only 3 types of combinations you need to remember. First rule, if they're both the same skill, then that's the skill you get after fusion.
Simple enough. I'm guessing that same rule applies when both slots are empty.
Yes, the second rule is, If the slot's empty on one item and filled on the other, you get the skill from the filled slot.
Got it. So, the big question is, what happens when two different skills are in the same slot?
That's right. In this last case, a new skill is born from the two old ones, but it's sealed off temporarily. And the way to break the seal is... Oh my!
Well, nothing we haven't already figured out, but it's cool. Stew!
What comes after, and the way to break the seal is, oh my.
Oh, were you actually awake? You can break the seal on an item's skill slot by engaging in sufficient battles with that item equipped.
Huh. Can I assume raising proficiency in that item to 1 star is enough to do the trick?
Yes, there are certain rules governing which skills will be produced by fusion. You can check this before fusion, but know this. If they're skills of the same element, you'll get a different skill from that element. If they're from the same group, you'll get a different skill from that group. If both element and group are different, you'll get a skill whose rarity lies somewhere between the two.
What about when you fuse equipment with sealed skills?
Ah, yes. That's a very important note to consider. Slots with sealed skills count as empty for fusion purposes. Therefore, if you really want to keep a certain skill, but you don't have another item with an empty slot, you can use one with a sealed slot instead to... Really? Sleeping at a time like this?
That one's a little bit of news. So much good. I feel like we've done baked potato before, though.
Dezel's wind-stepping skill sure is useful in traveling around.
Yup. When you say wind, speed is definitely the first thing that comes to mind.
Wind isn't the only thing that relates to speed.
What do you mean?
There's only one source of power. And besides, there may be multiple factors that influence the outcome.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
It doesn't matter if it's water or fire. You can produce similar effects depending on how you use those powers.
Dezel, do you think you can teach me how to use them?
I can only teach you the basics. The rest all depends on you.
Looking out for others as always, huh, Dezel?
Whatever.
Hooah.
I never thought I'd see so many Hellions. Kinda makes me feel guilty for not being able to see them before.
You should. Ignorance is a crime, you know.
So, don't you think the quality of equipment is crucial in surviving tough battles?
They also say that true masters don't choose their weapons.
But since we're no masters, I thought it might be better if we build relationships with the shop owners and order from them.
Yeah, well, they say the relationship only lasts as long as the money does.
Yeah, I agree. So what I'm saying is, it's important to build the relationship with the shopkeeper rather than just haggling to get the price down.
I can't even tell if you guys are arguing or not.
I kind of agree with that sentiment. Alright, we'll check the baked potato, but I think we already did the baked potato.
Rose?
Okay.
Oh, please excuse me. Is this better?
Yeah, much. So, what's up?
I just wanted to thank you properly. Thank you very much for saving Saray in the battle.
Oh, think nothing of it. It was a spur-of-the-moment kind of thing.
Maybe. But your courageous acts and spirit were very moving.
They were?
Hey.
Ah! Come on, show yourself! Now, what do you want?
I was just going to tell you not to overdo it with all the flattery. Also, sorry for surprising you.
Just don't do it again!
I apologized too soon.
That was even fiercer than when we saw her in battle.
Alright. Oh, that was the wrong one. This one.
I don't think any dogs have barked at me for a while now.
There's the reason why.
Is that Dezel? Looks like the dogs are flocking to him.
What? You want something?
No, I'm just a little surprised. You're okay with dogs?
Of course I am. Dogs are silent partners. You haven't given them enough of a chance to know better.
But dogs do bark.
They only bark because they can sense your anxiety and aren't sure where it's coming from.
In other words, it's because you're afraid of them in the first place.
Well, I'd argue that they bark at me first.
Oh, there's another one? Gododdin.
It's so hot again.
It truly is. I think I'm gonna get sunburned. Edna, do you use your umbrella for protection from the sun?
As you can see.
Do Seraphim get sunburned too? I guess it makes sense since Edna has really fair skin.
Edna's umbrella can be used to avoid the sunlight as well as rain. It can even be used to push back the Hellions.
Oh, wow! So it's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone.
Not quite. It's also her signature item, so it's more like killing 4 birds with 1 stone.
If that's true, then really it's like killing 5 birds with 1 stone since she has a cute mascot character attached to it.
And it's also something she can change depending on her mood, so that's actually 6.
I'm like Cinderella with an umbrella.
I must say, that was a good one.
Not to mention a lot of dead birds with 1 stone.
Oh, there's more! Food for thought.
I ate too much today. My stomach's all achy.
Oh my, you shouldn't stuff yourself like that, Rose.
By the way, I was curious. Can Seraphim get upset stomachs or gain weight?
To say it in a fairy tale sort of way, your thoughts become reality.
What's that supposed to mean?
We won't gain weight from consuming calories, but we will from thinking, I'll gain weight if I eat this much.
Whoa! So does that mean you'll be okay as long as you don't think like that?
No. Denying the reality of things leads to malevolence. A seraph must not be detached from reality. So at the end of it all, you could say we're the same as humans.
This is so confusing.
Good thing the armor shop had both a ceremonial sword and staff. Also, there's something I kinda wanted to ask you.
Yeah, I know. You want to ask if this staff looks like it's floating in midair to humans. Is that it?
How do you know?
One look in your eyes says it all. Even if it's an item that humans can see, when Seraphim infuse mana into it, it will become unrecognizable by humans. The opposite is true as well. Anything made by a seraph can be recognized by humans if mana gets infused in that item. Although, it's kind of a rare ability.
So Gramps' pipe is like that.
Quite perceptive of you.
In fact, Gramps told you everything you just told me, didn't he?
That's also quite perceptive of you.
Of course. Alright, they're all done. Alright. I need to eat food. So we're gonna save here. And we'll do this again after I'm done eating. Save. Later.